Madam Commissioner Lisada.
Yes, Chair.
Yes. Ito pong umagang ito, supposedly si Attorney Ronquillo is representing the Civil Service Commission and Chairperson Bala. Is that not correct? Di po ba tama yun?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I'll be straight to the point. Pasensya na po kayo, Commissioner, at hindi ko naman nilalahat. Pero meron po bang pagkilos o may galaw na isuppress ang information dito sa investigasyon ng Kongreso at ng mga iba pang opisina ng ating gobyerno?
Sir, can you repeat your question? May suppression ba on?
May suppression ba ng mga data? Kasi kanina tinatanong namin kay Atty. Ronquillo, very basic, siya ang nagre-represent ng Civil Service Commission. Nung kayo po sumagot, binigay nyo lahat ng mga numero. Meron po bang move sa loob ng Civil Service Commission to suppress information and not to give it to this committee? Please be honest, Commissioner Lisada.
Mr. Chairman, we had a meeting ever since lumabas po yung memorandum ng Presidente. Right away, we had a virtual meeting. And yes, sir, may guidance po regarding yung concern niyo po. May guidance po.
May guidance po na ano po yun? Huwag magbigay ng impormasyon?
Yes, sir.
May I know where it's coming from? It's obviously, Commissioner Lisada, sinasabi mo sa amin yung mga kaso, so it's not you. So where is that directive coming from, Commissioner Lisada?
From the other member of the commission, sir.
From the what?
Can you be frank enough to tell us, Commissioner Lisada, kung sino po? Because you're a commissioner, and I could assume only one person can order the other commissioners and administratively supervise and control the other employees of the Civil Service Commission, and that is Chairperson Bala. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Chair, is it now correct to assume that the chairperson of the Civil Service Commission is the one that is suppressing the information that should be given to us in this investigation?
Commissioner Bala, the question is the chairperson of the Commission on Civil Service the authority ordering the Commission and the employees of the Civil Service Commission
Not to cooperate with us?
not to cooperate and to divulge information?
Mr. Chair, is it directed to me?
Yes, Commissioner Lisada.
As far as I can recall, sir, in the commission meeting, the guidance given to us is that
Who gave the guidance, Madam? Who gave the guidance?
the chairperson po.
Okay. When you say the chairperson, Chairperson Bala of the Civil Service Commission,
Yes, Mr.
the
Chair.
guidance given to you is to go slow on the information, do not cooperate with us, let's not divulge information, and words like that. That is very clear, Madam. I know you are a crusader. I know you came from LTFRB. And I salute you for doing a lot of reforms in LTFRB. I think you are playing a good job now by cooperating with us.
And by helping us, Commissioner Lisada, I would like to thank you for that.
Mr. Chair, may I say something?
Before po kayo magsalita, nung nagsalita po si Chairman Bala na huwag kayong magbigay ng impormasyon at huwag kayong magsalita dito sa komite, marami pong nakaharap at marami kayong kasama?
Yes, sir. It was recorded as well. Marami, all the members po those who usually attend the commission meetings and other directors, sir.
So nandun po yung mga commissioners, two commissioners, and the other, at yung iba po mga directors as opisyalis ng Civil Service Commission.
Yes, sir. Bale, isa na lang ho akong commissioner na naiwan. The other one retired already last February, sir, this year.
Okay, ma'am, please, kung ano po yung gusto niyo sabihin?
Yun lang po kasi when the President came out with this directive, and knowing how grand the effect of what is happening, I initiated po yung audit and yung inventory, which naman po was taken well by the chairman as to the list. And then I requested for priority on resolving of the cases na unahin ho muna yung mga RVPs, and then the RVPs with other correspondents and the other list cases na po. So, kagaya ho nung sinabi ni Congressman Marcoleta na regarding the reward, I have never been part, and I will always stand by kung ano ho yung tama at totoo lamang. That's why I want to get down to the truth of it. That's why I'm asking for the inventory as well. So, yun lang po, Mr. Chair. I have the best of intentions in asking data within CSC, and I believe it is our duty to do so.
Mr. Chair, may I ask a few more questions?
Go ahead.
Commissioner Lazada, the other day, I think earlier in our investigation, we were asking about the competence and eligibility of the key officials of PhilHealth. And at some point in time, we came across of, I think, a policy in PhilHealth that a salary grade 24 employee, government employee, with a specific relation with PhilHealth should have at least master's degree. And I think that was admitted by one of the officials before us at that time. But somewhere along the line, Madam Commissioner, PhilHealth asked the Civil Service Commission to waive that particular requirement to the extent that some of those key officials did not have master's degree. Number one question, did CSC really waive that requirement for and in behalf of those requesting PhilHealth officials? And what is the reason for waiving that if that requirement was indeed waived?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman,
Go ahead, Commissioner Lisada.
we have on board our Director Rodolfo Encajonado, who is in charge as well of itong tinatanong ho ni Congressman Marcoleta. I think he is in a better position regarding qualification standards and the policies issued pursuant thereto. May he be recognized, Mr. Chairman.
Before that, Deputy Speaker Marcoleta, alam niyo ho, si Secretary Duque nakatrabaho ko, hindi naman po yan lingid sa kaalaman ng karamihan. At masakit pong itanong sa akin to, but I have to ask this question. Naging Civil Service Chairman din po siya eh. Tama po ba, Commissioner Lisada?
Tama po, Mr. Chairman.
May connection po ba yung pagiging chairman niya dito sa pagpigil ng impormasyon na ibigay sa amin ng Civil Service Commission?
May connection po na Mr. Chair?
May connection po ba dahilan sa siya po yung nagsilbi bago kay Chairperson Bala, may mga tao dyan na galing PhilHealth, and I'm sure konektado sa kanya. Ito po ba may connection sa pagiging dati niyang chairman ng Civil Service Commission?
Sir, for the record, I do not have direct evidence on whether meron siyang connection. Pero going back po dun sa sinabi ko ni Asco Mariel kanina, which was one of my concerns previously, a PhilHealth employee reviewing PhilHealth cases well with me. That's why I questioned it po. And then that's why tinatanong ko nga ho yung the propriety of our lawyers' who were formerly involved or connected with PhilHealth. And I looked at the disposition of the cases by the person. So, yun nga ho yung concern ko. I would like to address that as well. But as to the connection, sir, yung sinasabi niyo kay former Secretary Duque and itong mga ibang cases po, I do not have direct evidence of that, sir.
If there will be, because you are a constitutional body, if there will be a legal action to be taken by Congress, Commissioner Lisada, titindigan niyo po yung salita ninyo na ayaw magbigay ng impormasyon ni Chairman Bala at ayaw mag-cooperate dito sa Kongreso?
Sir, that is the truth that was disclosed and the meeting was recorded, sir.
The meeting was recorded at merong minutes nung inyong pag-uusap.
Meron, sir, which is my point now. Kaya nga ho, the minutes was supposed to be
Mr. Chair,
approved.
we can request a copy of the minutes of that meeting for our reference.
Sir, sorry, Mr. Chair. That's why one of my concerns, I did not move for the approval of the minutes kasi ho, the declaration was not reflected in the minutes, but the audio says otherwise. So that's why we're preparing our memo for the correction of the minutes, sir.
There was an audio of the meeting, but the minutes to be approved, tinanggal na po yun. Can you tell us exactly what were the words of Chairperson Bala?
If my recollection serves me right, this information should not be made public, nor should be given out to anyone who would be asking, either in aid of legislation or investigation. Parang ganon. Yun ho yung matandaan ko, sir.
Madam Commissioner, you are now in the process of correcting that and reflecting that, those statements or phrases to rectify what really happened, and that will be borne out by the minutes. You are now correcting that minutes, Madam Commissioner?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair. Yun ho yung memo ko because when I read it, and apparently it does not faithfully reproduce what was taken up during the meeting.
So what is the process, Mr. Chair, Madam Commissioner, in correcting that? As soon as you are able to suggest those corrections, who is going to approve that? Maybe somebody is going to disapprove the correction. What will happen next?
So far, dalawa lang ho kami ngayon sa commission, Mr. Chair. So ako ho yung mag-move for the approval of the minutes, and it will be seconded by the other member of the commission. So hindi ho yan ma-finalize or ma-formalize if there is no motion for approval of the minutes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so there are no impediments for the correction of the minutes. And after the minutes is corrected, Madam Commissioner, the committee is requesting for a copy of that corrected minutes for our reference. Will you be able to do that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If it will already be carried out in another meeting, sir.
Thank you. Session suspended for 1 minute.
Just a clarification. Do Commissioner Lazada as well as Attorney Ronquillo, are they also confirming under oath the previous statements which they have already given before this committee?
Commissioner Lisada, can you kindly reply?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I confirm.
Salamat.
Everything I said was the truth.
Salamat po. Attorney Ronquillo. Attorney Ronquillo. Attorney Ronquillo, kindly unmute. Yes, Attorney Ronquillo. Kindly unmute, Attorney Ronquillo.
Yes, Your Honor. Can you repeat the question, Your Honor, please?
Yung pong lahat ng mga binanggit nyo po kanina, that is under oath, do you confirm lahat po ng statement nyo na ito po under oath, you are giving it freely to the committee?
Well, if you're referring to the identification of a former PhilHealth employee who is with us, yes, Your Honor, I am confirming that.
Mabilis pong tanong, yung pong binabanggit ni Commissioner Lisada, may ganun po bang direktiba na nanggaling sa inyong chairperson? You are now under oath, Attorney Ronquillo.
Yes, I am under oath, and categorically, I will say that I did not hear that guidance being given by the chair.
Wala pong ganung guidance. Wala ka din po nung meeting na yun.
I was in attendance, Your Honor.
Wala ka dun sa meeting na yun, Attorney Ronquillo.
I am present in all of the commission meetings except if I am sent elsewhere. But normally, I am present in the commission meeting, Your Honor. And in all the meetings that I have attended, I did not hear that kind of guidance being given by the chairperson.
Mr. Chairman.
Congressman Bersaga.
Well, in this particular case, kita naman natin, there are two conflicting statements coming from responsible officials of the Civil Service Commission, which happens to be a constitutional body. Ang sabi ni Commissioner Lazada, there was an instruction, although it was made orally, but it was recorded, and the instruction came from the chairman. Now, we are hearing a statement which is completely different and opposed from that categorical declaration of Commissioner Lazada. The statement of Attorney Ronquillo na hindi niya narinig yan during the board meeting. And therefore, one of them is not telling the truth. Kasi ang pinag-uusapan lamang natin dito, mayroon bang direktiba ang chairman ng civil service na huwag munang i-release ang mga dokumento or suppression of the cases pending before the Civil Service Commission concerning PhilHealth employees or officials. Sabi ni Commissioner Lazada, merong directive. Ang sabi naman ni Attorney Ronquillo, wala siyang narinig. Just a clarification, Attorney Ronquillo.
Yes, Your Honor. I did not hear that guidance.
Karami kayo doon sa board meeting?
Ano po, sorry po, hindi ko po masyado nadinig.
Ganong karami kayo roon sa board meeting?
Well, normally po, the chairperson, the commissioner, myself as the assistant commissioner, the director of the Human Resource Policies and Standards Office, the director of the secretariat, and then if there are other directors who are called to participate in the meeting. So, more or less, it's 6 or more, Your Honor.
Gano'ng kalayo ang iyong kinauupuan mula sa kinauupuan ng ating chairman ng Civil Service Commission?
Katabi ko po usually si Commissioner Lisada during the meeting. At hindi po siya gaanong kalayo. I'm sorry.
Hindi gaanong kalayo? You are a lawyer.
Mga
ilang metro ang layo mo kay chairman during that
Siguro
meeting?
po, madalawang di pa, Your Honor.
2 meters, 2 metro. And do you have any hearing problem?
Wala po.
Wala. So, we'll continue and pursue that later on, Chairman, unless there would be another motion.
So, there is would you motion to invite Chairperson Bala to...
Mr. Chair, I think we should discontinue the interpellation insofar as the CSC's participation is concerned until the chairperson herself appears before us and clarify the statement given by Commissioner Disada, because this is a very disturbing statement and we would like to give her due process. I think she's not present in the Zoom. We would like to invite her, if possible, to be present here in the plenary, Mr. Chair, so we can propound questions to her and clarify this very controversial issue that hounds them.
I
Thank you,
second the
Mr.
motion.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes, before we act on the motion by the Honorable Marcoleta, duly seconded by the Honorable Barsaga, Commissioner Lisada, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, this is not easy on my end. It's quite difficult, but allow me to refresh the memory of Assistant Commissioner Ronquillo. When the chairman gave the guidance, ang kausap niya po, and the one you can hear sa recording message po, ay si Ascom Ronquillo. She mentioned about a policy na isama sa data sharing, and it was Ascom Ronquillo po yung kausap niya. And you can hear it from the audio clip. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yun lang ho. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Asek Ronquillo, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, the question was whether there is an order for the suppression of evidence. There was none. The instruction of the chair was to ensure that this matter will be kept confidential from and not to be shared to the public, but will be shared if needed in any of the investigations being conducted concerning the PhilHealth. So there was no guidance to suppress evidence. We just wanted to make sure that the matter will not go out of hand by sharing the same in public prematurely. That's why, in fact, we have prepared all these cases. The list of cases that are now in the hands of Commissioner Lisada came from my office. And the list of cases that we will submit to you, to the committee, Mr. Chair, also came from our office. And we include the summaries of all these cases for the accurate information of everybody about the nature of all these cases involving officials with the Commission.
Attorney Ronquillo.
I categorically deny that there was an order to suppress evidence.
Excuse me, Attorney Ronquillo.
Attorney Ronquillo. Okay, Honorable Marcoleta.
Attorney Ronquillo, who deputized you to represent PhilHealth?
Your Honor.
Who deputized you to represent the Civil Service Commission, Attorney Ronquillo?
Civil Service.
Your Honor, I was directed by Chair Bala to represent her in this hearing because supposedly there is a commission meeting today at this very moment.
So, the chairperson of Civil Service Commission deputized you to speak for her. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi kanina, let's go back to the earlier proceedings. Tinatanong ka lang ni Chairman Defensor kung ilan ang cases, nag-aatubili ka eh.
Your Honor, please, my apologies. Hindi po sa ako'y nag-aatubili, but I do not have the exact figures with me. Ayoko naman po magbigay ng figures.
You were deputized by the CSC chairperson to speak for herself. You should have anticipated the kind of questions that will come from us. Pagkatapos mag-aatubili ka, tatanong lang namin kung ilan ang kaso. Did you not anticipate that that kind of question will be asked of you? You being the deputized person of the CSC chairperson?
I'm sorry for that
No.
because
Ganito lang ito eh.
prepared
Kanina pa,
for
nag-aatubili
questions
ka.
pertaining to qualification standards.
Will you please
The one
hear
that you're
us?
asking.
Hear us out. Nag-aatubili ka kasi kanina pa eh. Evasive ka. Unlike
Your Honor.
Commissioner Lisada, direct and straightforward. Hindi ba, Mr. Chair, alam mo, meron na tayong impression kagaya dito eh. I-deputize ka, mag-aatubili ka. Pagkatapos sasabihin mo, wala kang narinig. Anyway, we will give you your day in court kung ano man ang gusto mong sabihin.